Hi everyone, how you going? I'm on today because I'm going to have a play with this SUSIE Clouds modular floral stamp set, 34 stamp set, and the block. And the first thing I'm going to do, this is actually SUSIE Clouds confetti craft pad, and this is the back page of it. And how cool is that? Even the back page, the cardboard page, is decorated. So what I thought I'd do first, I'm going to rip this cardboard off the back page, and I'm going to work on this today. Now I'll just open up these. So what I thought about doing, I need to make some inchies, and I'm going to leave this for the back of the inchie because that's already decorated. And on the front here, I'm going to grab a couple of colours. Okay, I've got a few of my dabber paints, and I'm just not sure if I want to put some gesso. I might just leave the gesso off this one. I don't want to use all of this for inchies, so what I'm going to do is just grab a pencil. I'm just lightly going to mark down there, and across, what was that? I'm just marking inch marks along the top of this bit of cardboard. Just so that I'm just going to use this top bit here. And I'm going to cut the rest off because I want to keep that for something else. Right, so I've got my strip of cardboard, and I'm just going to lightly draw lines for, so this is where I'm going to actually cut my inchies down. I'm going to have a few of them, but I just want some lines on there. So one, so I know where to cut, and two, I'll know where to put my focal point on. There, and we'll go across this way too. I'll just mark that again, because I know I won't get it straight. Right, there we go. Okay, so they're all 1-inch squares on there now. And I've got some of my dabbers, and I'm going to put a little bit of paint just in some spots, just to cover up this, to put a little paint on for my background. And hopefully they'll all work, because I've had my dabbers sitting upside down. Bit of green. And having these lines ruled, I'm not sure if you can see the lines. Having the lines ruled, I can actually see where I can put another bit of colour on it. so I don't have one square that's just got all one colour. And go back in and put a bit more of this in. Okay, I actually think I want to put a little bit of blue in there as well. So, not the blue here. Yeah, that's better. Just mix it up a bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm liking that. That looks pretty cool. Okay, I just brought the camera in a bit so you could see what I was doing a bit better. So you can still see the lines just through that bit of paint that I put on there. And what I want to do now is just use a couple of these stamps. And I'm actually thinking this big one first, just to put a bit of background down. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we've got this one here, and it's got big motorbike. It's got a good stick on the stamp block, which is a good thing. But you know me, like if I find that they're not sticking properly, I will put a bit of double-sided tape on there. And I'm going to use some Stays On Jet Black, and I'm going to give this a stamp and see how we go. Right, so I've got a bit of ink on there now, but I'm going to actually press it off because it's a new stamp. Wow, that's so cool. Look at that one. Okay, I like that one. That is cool. I like that image. Okay, so I'm going to use it on here and just randomly put this one on here. That's cool. Okay, that looks cool, doesn't it? I like that image. That is a nice image. And just one up there. Right, so that's another layer for my background for my Inchies. And just press that down to clean it off again. And I'm going to try that's cool. That came off pretty easy. I'm going to try this little spotty one here. Put that on my stamp block. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Okay, let's do that on here. in a few spots. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That is so cool. Okay, let's put one there. Where else do I want one? Over here. Okay, that's enough of that one, I think. Alright, so we'll put that back on there. Now I'm looking at my piece of cardboard and it looks like I have got a little bit of something on every square from the lines. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut my 1-inch squares now. Okay, I've cut all my inchies. All the bits of that strip of cardboard has been cut down and they look so cool just as they are, don't they, for inchies? But I'm going to do a little bit more because I really want to try out some of these other little ones, other little stamps. Right, so we've got this little one here. I might put it on that side. Okay, so I've got that little one there and I'm going to do a little bit of embossing, and I thought I might put some of this gold. This is Whispers embossing powder, and this is the metallic gold. So I'm going to use some of that. I'll just put my little inchies up there and get this one here. And I'm using Distress embossing ink. It's very dirty. And I'm going to press that down there. Oh, I didn't press that off, but that's okay. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Embossing powder everywhere. Yep, see? Just come all out. Oh dear, just wouldn't be right if I didn't make a mistake. And I've got a little brush here. There is it, there it is. That I'm just slightly going to brush off the excess powder. So I've got that one there. Put that back. Okay, and get my heat gun. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I like that. So there's the first little embossed Inchie. I will do one more. I'll try this one here. I've got like a 3 little petal one. Right, and I'll just do this one more and then I'll show you what else I'm going to do with it. So put that there. Okay, so that's that little stamped image. Oops, can you see that? It looks cool. Alright, so I've got these two here, and don't forget the back is already done lovely, so I'll try not to mess the back of it up too much. Now I'm just going to get a bit of ink and go around the edges. And this is just an old ink pad. You can tell it's pretty old, this one. Okay, and I'm going to use a Sharpie marker. And this is just a plain Sharpie marker fine point. And I'm just going to do some little faux stitches around the outside. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to outline this embossed edge as well, but do it very sketchy. Okay, I like that one, that's fine, and do the same on here. And with this one I'm going to do the same with like the sketching. Around there, and I think I might go in here as well. Alright, so far so good. Now to go on my little Inchies, I want to put a word on them. So I went through an old book the other day and I just cut out some very I just cut out some words that I thought I could use on my Inchies. So let's see what I've got that can fit on there. That one should be alright. Bit big. There's a laugh. And I have given just the front of these a little coat with clear nail polish. I'm just going to cut this one down just a tad. And I'll get my marker just to give it a bit of a border. There. And I'm going to use a little bit of tacky glue. Did I say a little bit? And it comes out a lot. Oh, and I dropped it. That's okay. And I'm just going to put my little word down on my Inchie. So that's pretty cool. I like that one. And a couple of little circles there. Okay. So there's my first little Inchie. That is so cool. I don't know if you can see it real well. Anyway, I'll have some pictures at the end of it anyway. So there's that one. And I'll get another word for here. Let's do dance on this one. Just trim that down a little bit. And I'll put that one over there. Paper towel, what do I do with that? That's okay, I've got my rag here. Okay, so, and I'm just going to leave that one there. I won't put, actually I will put some white markings on it. That looked pretty cool. I'll just sketch around those ones. Okay, that is cool, I like that. Okay, so there's my first two little Inchies, and I embossed them and with the stamp, blah, 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 blah. And that was using the start of the modular. So I'm going to go and do some more. Come back on and show you my finished Inchies from using these gorgeous little stamps here. from using this stamp set here. I'm going to try and use all these ones here. Maybe that one too, I like that. That's pretty cool. I like those ones there. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'll be back on in a sec. I have all my little inchies finished, so I thought I'd just show you how they turned out. I've got a word on each one of them, and the word was cut from a rather large font out of an old book. So, and you just seen the ones where I was embossing the stamps on there. But then I just thought, wow, those stamps that I had stamped on there for a background, I thought if I just go around them with a white Signo, with my white Signo, that will bring them out as a focal point and just leave the colour in the background. So there's the first one, that's Holiday. Then this one here, Opportunity. This one says Genuine, and this little flower, I just used one of my real little punches. These just a cheap punch that you can get from Kmart here in Australia, and the paper was from the paper pad that I had. It was just a little scrap piece of paper from the confetti craft pad. Which one was it? That one there, a little bit of scrap piece of that pattern paper. So I had a few scraps. I've been doing quite a few projects and I have a few little scraps left over, and I thought I may as well use them. So that flower, the paper there is actually from SUSIE Clouds as well. And then there's this one. It says Beautiful Thing. And this one here that says Love. And there's another flower from a piece of leftover paper pad. This one here is the stamp, and I've used the black embossing powder on that. And then for the stem, I actually used one of the stamps, the bottom of one of the stem stamps, just so that I could emboss that as well. That one says Growing. Then we've got this one here, and that says Energy, and I've just highlighted around the background stamp there. And this one here, Optimism. And then this one says Harmony, and that little butterfly is from one of those little stamps as well, one of those little punch stamps, that one there. Then we have this one that says Passionate, and I just drew a couple of little hearts on there. I think they turned out really cool. This one's Loyalty, and that's with the black embossing. Then Relationship, Friendship. This one is with the gold embossing using one of the stamps, and that says Family. Another gold one, but I've used it like upside down so it looks like the flower is drooping, and that says Favourite. This one says Precious, and this one says Loyal Friend, and Laugh, and Dance. So with some of them I actually just left the word as the focal point, and that one says community. I was trying to find just art so that I could have art community, and do you think I could find ART, those 3 letters together, anywhere in that book? No, I'd still be looking. And that one says community. So there are all my little, I'll just come out a little bit. There are all my little inchies that I used with this stamp pad, and pardon me, and I used the back piece of cardboard off here, but I only used a little bit of it with the rest of it, because they've all got those backs on them, so I don't even have to tidy up the backs. They're all ready to go, these little inchies. And with the leftover piece of backing off that craft pad, I managed to cut out 4 inches. I've just done the inches. Come on, Wendy. Okay. I managed to cut out 4 ATCs. So these ATCs are going to actually be my next project. And if you're still here listening, at the end of the week, all these little projects are going to be actually incorporated into one big showing of a project. So I hope you will stick around and come back and see what I can do with the SUSIE Clouds modular floral and the confetti craft pad. So far so good. I really like these little ones here. They're, oh, you can't see them because I'll come out a bit more. I really like those little ones there to stamping on the inchies. They turned out really cool. Okay, and the bigger one for the backgrounds and the spots. So far so good. Alright, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. You have a great day.